Hey everybody, today I'm showing you the Mudita Kompakt. It's an e-ink smartphone, so unlike regular smartphones that you can buy and they're not easily readable outside, this has an e-ink display, sort of like those ebook readers that you can buy, and I've covered a bunch of them on the channel actually. So this is a 4.3 inch e-ink display, 6 days battery life, which is one of the main selling points of these devices, is that they last a long time on battery because e-ink technology in general is a lot more energy efficient. And this has NFC, Bluetooth, an offline mode, just in case you don't want all the distraction. It has a headphone jack. These guys were kind enough to send me this to test. They also sent me these cases. This has a quad-core processor. It has 32 gigs of storage space. It has an 8 megapixel dual flash camera as well. Let's see what's inside. This has a custom OS, which is the Google, if you will. Open it. You have your main device, you have your introductory letter or notice or whatever it is. This seems to be the phone. So it reminds me sort of the size of one of those older iPhones, but it's small enough to fit in my hand, not like one of those larger phones. It has this display which is different, and you can tell looks like one of those ebook readers, like a Kindle or Sony paper. You can read this in any condition. You have your headphone jack, this is your camera, this is your charging port, this is your button. What else is in there? Let's see. You get a bunch of this stuff. You also get a cable to charge it. This is the manual actually. They explain what you can do. This is how you turn it on. This button here. This is how you remove and add your SIM card, and this button activates the offline mode or phone mode. So depending on what you want to do, if you want to just completely disconnect, you go with the offline mode, and if you want to use it as a phone, you go with the other option. This gives you access to control center. This goes back, so it's very simple. If you used an Android device in the past, you'll know what to expect here. This is everything you get. You get the manual, you get this carrying pouch, you get this cable, this to remove the SIM card. The phone, as far as the size, is 4.3 inches. The display, the camera. Just comparing this to iPhone SE. This is a lightning port. Both of them have a headphone jack, just a different design. The newer phones obviously don't. Just the difference is if you use something like this outside, it's harder to see. With this, you also get one of these, so it's just convenient to have. Most of these phones come with it anyway, just to replace your SIM card. These cases were also included. These guys were kind enough to send me these. It's not the hard case or anything, but it feels decent enough to protect it at least. If you plan on dropping your phone, even by accident, it's nice to have something like this. There we go. So this is now the case, and it has cutouts for all the features. If you switch to offline mode, you're not gonna have Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, camera, and microphone, so you have more privacy. This is where you wanna focus. Beats having to turn off your phone completely. If I hold this here, it's going to turn on. It looks like a ebook reader. If you do a Kindle, that works the same. Just waiting for this to come up for the very first time. So you set up the language. You see that it has a light as well. You have all these languages to choose from. I'm gonna go with English. It says you have to insert your SIM card to get full functionality. It says that I have to turn off the offline plus mode to continue using the device. So you select your network and connect to your Wi-Fi. Now it's going to check the Mudita OS K version. It's going to download the update, and then we'll go from there. To unlock my phone, I'll just put my finger here, and that's it. Now I have passcode as well, so it's a multi-factor security. And this is the weight, gram. This is ounces. This is 6.75 ounces. In comparison, let's weigh this one. This is the weight without the case. As far as the display, I wouldn't say it's completely fingerprint proof, but it is much better than a regular smartphone. So these are the apps that I have access to. I can, for example, play chess. Confirm move. There we go. So it's playing the French defense. it is playing pretty fast. This gives me access to these settings. I can adjust brightness for the light or completely turn it off to go into ebook mode, which these old ebook readers didn't have these front lights. This goes home. If you go, you have a camera app. There we go. Now what you're doing, you're capturing, it looks like it's black and white. It's not, just the display is like that. You also have maps. Just gonna browse map here. You have meditation. You have your document reader. You can just use this. This changes the audio level. I'm gonna record this session to just show you guys how it works as an audio recorder. If I hold this, I can lock, power off, emergency. I'm going to get this out, so very simple. I'm just going to put this here, then put it in the phone. Now with my SIM card installed there, I should be able to do anything that I can do with my old phone on this. So I'm just gonna call a phone number, and this other phone is the phone in my office. So it works. I'm calling my office phone number. You can also send messages. Now I'm comparing these two displays. One of them is easily readable in the sunlight, the other one isn't. Whereas this is just fine. I can play, no problem at all. Great like this, but if you go direct sunlight, it's just not seeable. Access the calculator here if I want. I can create a note. I can search. What happens if I go completely off? It says I'm offline, so everything such as Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, microphone, for example, I won't be able to actually use this. You are offline. I'm using this without a case. It's safer to use a case, especially if you plan to take it outside. You can not only use the 32 gigs that's available on it, you can also use a memory card that you can insert from here. See the storage device, and it has both the SD card and the phone memory. If I go to music, it automatically recognizes it. So if I go, let's say I want to play my music.
What if ancient humans worshipped cats because they were not just ordinary animals, but rather the physical embodiment or messengers of extraterrestrial beings?
You can also play music. This is an AI generated music. It's not copyrighted. These are all on the memory card and not on the main storage on this device.
Gravity, the force that keeps us grounded, may not be just an invisible pull.
You can also use this with wired headsets and earphones or whatever you have. I just put this here.
Explains much. Gravity's true nature remains.
There we go. So this is if you want to use one of these larger headsets. This light here has multiple colors. So if I tap on this, you see that it's like that. If I tap that, it changes. I also have my weather information. On the security page, I can manage my fingerprints. Then you have your fingerprint. You can remove this. There's an option for an adaptive brightness. You can also set a screen time inactivity period. You do have the option to install your own applications. It's just that you want to make sure that it's compatible with something. So you go to your build number and tap 7 times. And then enter your password and then enable USB debugging mode. See, the developer option is not available. You can change all these different settings. What I want is activate this, allow USB debugging. So once you do this, you connect this to your computer, download the package that you want, and use the WebADB solution. It is plug and play. So as soon as I connect it, it shows up. This is the SD card. This is the phone itself. Now if I go here, I want to see what I actually captured with the camera. So as you saw in the video earlier, the camera, when you capture something, it shows you in black and white because it's an e-ink display. When you look at this on your computer, let's say I want to edit it, you see that it's actually not in black and white. It's like normal camera. It's 8 megapixels. Same photo that you see there, it shows here. You first go and find the place you can download your packages. Now what I have to do here is connect this device here. So you have to authorize allow, yes. So we're not connected. I can see my files. This is the Brave browser I'm downloading. So I go to the apps that I've downloaded. Let's see if the Brave browser works. I don't know if it will. Now I've installed it. So this is my site. It's working fine. The other one was this game. Let's see if it works. Let's say I want to delete the soccer package, and that should give me the name. So I deleted this file as well. Now if you look at it, I only have the Brave browser and this game. So how does the alarm work? Let's say 12:30. I can also use something like F-Droid to download them directly. So even though I don't want to go through Google Play, this lets me download this camera app, for example. So now I downloaded this app, and this lets me not only capture photos but also record videos. And you can see the video that I just captured. To check the battery, I'll just go here, battery. That's 84% after a couple of days that I left it. I can also record video outside. Even though this is supposed to be a distraction-free smartphone, I can use the Brave browser that I installed to go through and catch up with the latest tech news, or I can go to my own website, and it loads just fine. So this was the Mudita Kompakt. It's an e-ink smartphone with an 8 megapixel camera. It has 32 gigs of storage space, 3 gigs RAM. It's perfectly readable in sunlight. It's not that huge. It's designed to be distraction-free. Comes with a set of applications such as chess, e-reader, camera, meditation, music, but you can always download other applications, sideload them, and experiment. I'm going to include a link to their website. Go check them out. Thanks for watching.
Expend space-time. Imagine space as a giant trampoline. When a heavy ball, like Earth, sits on it,